Hey everybody. So I've been thinking, as you saw earlier, I went through what I received in my LRP order, and I thought that maybe I'd jump online now and show you how I store my oils. And I'd love for you to jump on and tell me how you store your oils too, and post some pics so that I can have a look. So I'll flip the camera around and show you. I've got a couple of ways that I store them and all my little associated products that I have to go with them. So I'll flip the camera around. Okay, so this is my oil box, and when I open it, you'll see my obsession. All right, here we go. So I'm not showing you this just so that I can show you how many oils I got, because clearly I have a problem. But anyway, so let's see if I can, there we go, that's a bit better. How do you like to store your oils? Some people tend to do it by colour of the stickers, and then some tend to do it via alphabetically. I tend to go alphabetically. I find it's easier for me, and then when the kids want to come and get an oil that they need, it's easier for them to find that oil too. So as you can see, I do mine with alphabetically. I mix in blends and single oils. I don't categorize that far. But then I put down the bottom here, I've got my rollers. So I keep the 5ml and 15ml bottles together, and then I put the roller bottles together. And then these down here are all my spares. And these three ones here, I normally keep in my bathroom, but I just grabbed them out to show you. So yes, why do I keep Oregano Touch in my bathroom? Oregano Touch is great for skin tags. I can get skin tags, they're unsightly and awful, but if you pop a little drop of the Oregano Touch, that's not focusing, there we go, Oregano Touch onto a skin tag that you have, and if you keep doing that sort of morning and night, they will drop off. So that's a good little tip for those. It's also good for warts as well. Especially with kids. Kids can pick up and get warts quite easily. In relation to warts, all things yucky we're talking about right now, I have made up my own blend. Come on, focus. Anyway, which has got oregano and frankincense, and it's just in a 5ml roller. And I've done 10 drops of each and then topped it up with fractionated coconut oil. I used this blend to get rid of a plantar wart on the bottom of my son's foot, and it worked an absolute treat. Killed it off and got rid of it, and worked perfectly. So that's a good little blend you can make up. You can buy roller bottles online. There's a few places. There's plenty of Facebook pages that sell them. Aroma Tools is a website that sells them. There's the Australian version of Aroma Tools that sell them. Honestly, if you just, or there's Oils for Life, but if you jump on Google and type in 5ml or 10ml roller bottles, you'll find a whole bunch of pages that'll come up. So you can get them anywhere and everywhere. You can get them on eBay, like they're so easy to source, and they're cheap, and you can get creating. My husband calls them my little witchy potions. So, but anyway, yeah, so you can make them up. I make up my own little rollers. I've made up a few other ones. I've done a few videos where I've made up immune boosting blends. A good little tip is when you put your stickers on, put the amount of drops that you're putting in for each oil onto the sticker, so that when you need to remake it, when you've run out and you need to reblend it, you know exactly how much is in there. I learnt that the hard way, because in the early days, I made up blends. So I made up, you know, a little blend there. I have no idea what's in it. So don't be an idiot like me. Put the stickers on there and put the amount of drops that you put in, and then you know how to remake it again, because I have no clue what's in that. So that was smart. But you know, we all learn from our mistakes. So that's this box I got, trying to think now, off I think it was Essential Oil Boxes, and it's a Facebook page. And it came over in that raw colour, and then I just bought a stain from Bunnings and stained it up myself, and it shows the grain beautifully. So you can do that yourself. That was really easy, and it was cheap box. So, and it holds 100, and the roller bottles can stand up, and the box still closes. So that's a good tip. The other one I just got from a local homeware store in town, and in here I have all my other little goodies that go with it. So in here I've got my coconut oil that I use for topical dilution. If I'm making up products with hand wash or anything else that requires coconut oil, I have got this other coconut oil. Now, as you can see, I bought that from Diffusional, which is an online store, and they have a Facebook page. Sorry, I just got a phone call then, which I just had to hang up on. Okay, so also I store in here the Ice Blue rubs. These are fantastic to layer with Ice Blue oil. I've got Witch Hazel in here. This is a really good tip. Put a squirt of this, just a little squirt in with your diffuser water, and it helps to cut down on the grime that can sort of get caked on around the inside of your diffuser drums with the water. So if you just put a little squirt in, all you need, and it stops that grime sort of build up. So that's a good tip. What else have I got in here? I've got the Lifelong Vitality pack, which I spoke about this morning. A good little tip, I also have veggie caps, which I bought online from iHerb, which is a great website, but they just came in a plastic packaging bag. So what I did was, my last lot of these, I stripped the labels off and popped them in there, and then just popped a little label on so I know what's in them. So that's a good tip, to just reuse a bottle. I've also gotten from the US store these Serenity Breastful Complex soft gels, which are really good to take before bedtime if you've got issues getting to sleep or staying asleep. These are fantastic to have, so they're really good. Bear with me and I'll open them up. You can get these from the US store. Let's see if they go everywhere. Oops, there we go. Yeah, they're going to go. So they're just little soft gels. Okay, and you can just take a couple of those before bed. I'll drop one down here. So they're really good. So when you're in your back office, you can just switch to your US store, and you can buy them from there. So that's a good one. So now that we're coming into spring, and we're going to have all sorts of pollens and everything flying around, and that's going to trigger lots of sneezing and itchy eyes and all that sort of stuff, these are really good. These are called Tri-Ease, and these are seasonal blend soft gels. These have in them lavender, lemon and peppermint. Now you could make these up yourself with the 3 oils and pop them in a veggie cap. I like the convenience of these as well. You can carry these around in your handbag. You obviously can't pre-make veggie caps and carry those around, but you can carry these around to have during the day as and when you need. So these are also off the US website. I've started taking the Terrazyme, which is Digestin and digestive complex tablets, and they help your body digest and process food. For the most part, I eat an okay diet, as you know most of us do. I just thought I'd give these a go and see how they help. I can get sort of digestive issues, and these are actually helping quite a lot, so I'm quite happy to take those. They're also off the US store. So I find this box is good just to store all the larger things that don't fit. These little funnels are really good when you're making up blends and you need to transfer. Let's say you bought a bottle of Intune. Now Intune is a straight oil and neat oil. What you can do is pop half of that into another roller bottle and then fill both of them up with fractionated coconut oil, and you've got 2 diluted touch rollers ready to go. So the best way to transfer the oils across is with a little funnel, and these fit inside the roller bottles, so that's a really good tip. They're cheap as, they're about 50 cents each, and you can get those off any of the websites that you buy roller bottles off, so that's a good tip to have a few of those around. What else have I got? Our Easy Air Vapor Stick. These are really good. These get a good workout when you've got those seasonal nasties around. These are like your other vapor rubs that you can get on the market, but these are all natural, and they're really good, and really good for the for kids to use as well as us adults. DDR Prime. We use this for our older son who's non-verbal autistic, and we use this on him every day with frankincense, and it's really helping and supporting his cellular health and DNA health. We get it in the oil form from the US. You can get it in the soft gel form from the Aussie store, but because I make it up into rollers, I just find it's easier to do it this way and get the straight oil. What else have we got? These pouches I have bought from Kmart. They're cheap as chips, they're about $3 each, and they fit roller bottles perfectly. So if you want to take your emotional aromatherapy kit with the touch rollers and pop them in your handbag, the 6 of them will fit in a bag, like a little satchel like this, perfectly, and then you can carry them around in your bag. They're also good for travel, you know, if you're wanting to take other oils away with you and for travel, they're a good option, and they're, as I said, cheap as. This is a head lice prevention that I made up for my son. Head lice went around school and he caught it, so we had to deal with that and treat it, and then I've been using this prevention ever since. So it's got lavender, geranium, tea tree, rosemary, and manuka, which Manuka's part of the free offer this month. So, and Manuka's really good for scalp support, and the others are really good also for scalp support and nourishing for hair, but also good for prevention. So we spray this on our kids every morning before school, and so far so good. So that's, I think I've, what else have we got in here? TerraShield. That's like your insect repellent spray that you would normally spray on your body. This is the same thing, but it's an all-natural one, and this works an absolute treat. Really, really good, and it's in a spray top. So you just spray it on, it's already diluted, and away you go. So that's a really good one to have as well. So I think that's it. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you how I, oh, you're not shutting. I thought I'd show you how I store my oils. Let me flip you back around. Yeah, so please comment, engage, let me know how you store yours, post your pics, I'd love to see. I can be a bit of a storage freak with that stuff. I like storage, and I tend to like things a bit neat, and I think I drive my husband crazy with that stuff. And I'm sure he'll comment and say something to that effect. But anyway, but no, I tend to like being a little bit organised. So, you know, comment below and show us your pictures. I'd love to see them. So if you want any more tips and have any questions, then sing out. But I just thought I'd drop in and let you know and show you how I store my oils. So I hope you're having a good day. See ya. Bye.